everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Hannah and I post all things lifestyle when it comes to homemaking, cleaning, travel videos, and of course, wedding DIY videos because I am planning a wedding for this year. So if you're not already, please consider subscribing to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Sorry, my dogs are always barking. Today's video is going to be all about our wedding invitations. I finally got our wedding invitations in the mail. I actually got them last week, but I've been so busy. I haven't been able to sit down and actually put them all together. So today we're going to do that. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I ordered our invitations from Truly Engaging, which I think that they did change their name from something else before to Truly Engaging. And I ordered our save the dates through them and I absolutely loved them. They were very attentive when it came to making sure all the proofs looked good, making sure, you know, I got exactly what I wanted. They always are running deals like 70% off. It's kind of on the more affordable side for us brides who don't want to spend a lot of money on invitations when literally someone's just gonna open it and most likely throw it away after your wedding anyways. So I thought I would just order our actual invitations from there and then I would kind of jazz it up a little bit by adding our own like paper on top of it and then putting a wax seal, that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna take you guys along with me and show you guys how I'm going to be making our invitations. I wanted to show you guys our save the dates, just so you can see, like, you can do so many different things on Truly Engaging. Okay, so I think that their old name used to be Magnet Street. It just came to my mind, but now it's called Truly Engaging. So if you ever hear someone talk about Magnet Street, they're talking about Truly Engaging. We did our save the dates through them and this is how they turned out. I really love this. We did magnets and I don't remember how much they were. Let me grab my phone really quick because I think I do have it written down. These came out to $151 and I think we got like 80 of them from what I remember. But we also got some added details like the embossing. So this is like a gold embossed, so that's a little bit extra. And then I also had them address these. So obviously these don't have any address because these are, I got like a few extra so that in case I wanted to add somebody or anything like that, I could just write their name. Now you could literally just probably make your own stamp and do it yourself and then handwrite if you want to save some money on that. But I think it was like maybe $30 extra to have them do it. And I mean, I think that's worth it personally just because it cuts out a lot of time. I really loved how they turned out. So I decided to use Magnet Street again, Magnet Street, Truly Engaging again. Because I just really love these. They're really high quality and they do have people there that you can call and talk to if anything, you know, is wrong whenever you send in the proofs. And you do have to approve the proof before they actually start making it. But they do like address it for you, which I thought was really nice. And I did buy a little stamp, a wax seal, I guess, stamp on Etsy that has our initials, Ben and Hannah. And I did do these by hand. So first I wanted to kind of show you guys what all I bought. I think all of this stuff is from Amazon. I will have it linked below for you guys. So if you ever are interested in making your own, you can go ahead and just buy it yourself. I can't remember the prices off the top of my head, but the first thing I got was this glue gun because I've literally spent so much time on my save the dates by like physically melting the wax and then pouring it and then doing the stamps. So I think that this will be a lot quicker and a lot more efficient because it's literally like a glue gun and then you stamp it. You don't have to wait for it to melt. You do want to get the glue guns that have the 2 temperature because I think that is what is good for wax. But that was the first thing that I got. I got these wax sticks to go in the wax gun. And I got a set of just like black, and then I got a set of gold too. So I really didn't know what I wanted to do. I'm going to seal the inside of the wax, like a wax seal on the invitation itself. So I didn't know if I wanted to do gold for that or black. And then I might seal the actual envelope as well. So yeah, that's what I got. They're fairly cheap as well on Amazon, and yeah, I will link them below for you. I also got just some gold leaf. Now I really just wanted the gold, but I thought, oh, it comes as a set of 3 and it has really good ratings. So I might as well just have the silver and the rose gold if I ever need that in the future. I wanna say this was like $5 for this. I might want to put this on the seals, we'll see. Then I also got this twine. It's waxed cotton cord. So I'm gonna use that to like kind of wrap around the invitations and then put the wax on there. Final thing that I bought off Amazon is this vellum paper. So I'm sure you've seen this before. I'm gonna use the vellum paper to cover the invitations and then wrap the twine around it and then put the glue on there. So yeah, this comes with a pack of 100, and I think that this honestly might be too big, so I might have to cut it. So you might wanna have like a cutter or scissors on hand. I'm just using my Cricut one because I have it. That is basically all that I have, and the invitations themselves. So the full price of the invitations plus all this extra stuff came out to $213. I mean, I feel like that's pretty good. I got like 80 invitations. That comes with the invitation, and then it's also pre-addressed too, and then also it comes with an extra insert that has all the details, plus all this extra stuff like the vellum and everything else. So I feel like that was pretty good. I definitely check out Truly Engaging if you are looking for a more affordable option for your invitations.
I just realized that I only filmed my unboxing from my iPhone, so here's just some footage from that.
All right, now let's get into the DIY. I think I'm gonna start by doing like kind of an assembly line. So I think I'm going to fold all of the vellum and then like have the invitations, kind of just like an assembly line where I can do everything and then put the glue in at the end. So yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do.
Before I did anything, I made sure that the surface was clean because I did not want to get these invitations dirty at all. So I actually used the paper that they were wrapped in to kind of lay everything out on because I didn't want to get any dust or anything on the invitations themselves. I really just went by an step-by-step approach with this. So I laid out all the invitations and then just went ahead and folded everything and stuffed the vellum paper with the invitations and the detail card. I did run into a few roadblocks when it came to the vellum paper itself. You want to make sure that you cut the right amount of vellum paper to your invitation because it will be hard to get into the envelopes themselves if it isn't, just as big as the envelope. So you definitely want to make sure you pre-cut all of your vellum paper before you stuff them and make sure it lines up with the envelope. The next roadblock I ran into was actually with this stupid glue gun. I do recommend using the glue gun, but I accidentally bought too small of glue sticks. So you want to make sure that your glue sticks actually fit in the glue gun. As you can tell, those glue sticks are like tiny and it just did not work. You'll see in a second, the glue was literally just like seeping out of the top. So it's a very good idea, and if you can get it to work, it would actually save you a lot of time. So little did I know that I'd actually have to be melting each little stick and pouring it myself. You'll also see that I had a couple different methods when it came to tying the actual wax strands around the invitation. Later on, you'll see how I actually mastered tying it. That goes to show that everything's not perfect and you learn along the way. And you know, if it doesn't turn out perfect, that's okay, because literally nobody knows what your vision was. Like, they just get what they get.
You take my love for granted. Say a bunch of stuff you never mean, yeah. I think I need a minute to figure out my limits. You cross them more than once, yeah. You take my love for granted. We keep on talking from body to body, yeah. Getting closer to just being nothing else. I'm a sucker for your love, even though it's kind of toxic, babe. You know I feel it when we touch. That your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe. Not sure what I expected. To think you wouldn't be so reckless. I keep on pretending I know we better end it.
So you'll see that I have my little Cricut cutter because I found that as I was trying to stuff the invitations into the envelopes, they were not fitting because the vellum paper was just a little smidge too big. But that's okay, you know, it's a learning experience and this is the first time I've ever done something like this. So you're bound to come across some challenges. It was a little frustrating, as you can tell. I'm like trying to shove the invitation into the envelope. You know, just a little piece of advice from me to you so you don't make the same mistake. And if you do, it's okay. It just takes up a little bit more time, but it will turn out the way you want it to.
That your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe. last waste away. One more time is all we need. A bitter truth to face, not that innocent. We know what we did. I'm a sucker for your love, even though it's kinda toxic, babe. You know I feel it when we touch. That your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe. Oh, it's toxic, babe. Yeah, yeah. It's toxic, babe.
Another piece of advice is to drop off all of your invitations to USPS or wherever you're sending them out, and make sure you have them weigh them and make sure you have the right amount of stamps on them. Fortunately, my invitations just needed one stamp and they were good, but I've heard horror stories of people getting their invitations back. That's another piece of advice, is just bring all of your invitations, have someone make sure they're okay. You'll have some peace of mind and save some money so that you don't have to resend them out.
Okay, that took me quite a bit of time to do. As you can see, I ran into a couple troubles here and there. The main thing being that, one, the wax glue did not work. I think they were too small for that glue gun, so it just got stuck and it was a mess. So I ended up having to do everything, pour it myself, and it just took me way longer than I wanted it to be. Other thing I ran into was actually putting the invitations into the envelopes. The vellum paper was just a little too big, so I had to go back and cut it back with my little Cricut thing. So those are the two things to keep in mind when you're ordering envelopes. You might want to get them a little bigger if you can, or just make sure you're cutting your vellum the right size so that it doesn't, go over the envelope. I'm really happy with how they turned out. I can't wait to send everything out. I'm gonna send it out. I just used the box that they came in. I'm gonna take that, drop it off at USPS. Instead of shoving them into my mailbox, I'd rather just drop them off there. And hopefully everybody gets them and loves them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you're not already, please consider subscribing to my channel. Again, I would greatly appreciate it. And thank you to everybody who has subscribed to my channel. I literally can't believe that we're already almost at 400 subscribers. I know that's so little to some people, but last year I started out with none. So I've come quite a bit. So every little victory is worth celebrating. Yay! We're almost at 400 subscribers, Bobby. He's my cute boy. He's ready to go to bed. It's 11 o'clock. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! Say bye! Say bye-bye!